Welcome back, guys. Just making another video. Today's topic is really just going to be what's going on via like Pokemon, what's going on in the hobby, and really like what I'm doing. So, Prismatic came out, and it did better. It did worse than I anticipated. I thought it would come out at probably drop to like 120 ETB and then shoot back up to 150 just because of like demand. One thing I didn't really anticipate was the amount of people just trying to offload, right? And because of that amount of supply, it's a lot of supply. Like, no matter like what people say, it is a lot of supply. Like 200 boxes a day, every day, consistently are being sold on TCG Player. TCG Player alone, so there's probably, probably like 1,000 boxes being sold daily throughout like eBay, TCG, like other markets, right? And there's just more supply. There's more supply than that because the price has been going down. It is around $110 right now. In my mind, that's a buy. I made an earlier video saying that you shouldn't buy prismatic ETBs at 150, and I do agree with that. I think 150 is a little high, but 110 is pretty good, right? I don't see it getting below 80 bucks ever. Like, just in its life cycle, I don't think it'll get below 80 bucks. So it's like, if you buy at 110, your biggest risk is it going down to $80 and you needing to sell at that moment, right? So if you bought at 110 and you're down 30 bucks, right? It's like about a 0.25% maybe down, which, don't get me wrong, 0.25% risk is still a lot, right? A lot of people, it's a risk they don't want to take, or they just can't hold it on for that long. And I see that, right? And I'm not saying that you should buy Prismatic, but Prismatic is too good of a set for it to stay cheap forever. For it to stay cheap in the next 6 months, it will not be $110. It just what I mean, that's just where I see it. I see it moving up. I see it going back to 150. I bought my case for 115. 10 ETBs. I got my PC ETBs, and I got the surprise boxes. I got 2 of those coming, and I got another 10 booster bundles coming in March. I paid MSRP for those. And it's just one of those things where, like, this set has already, like, deemed itself worthy of... This will probably be a top 3 set of Scarlet and Violet. It's basically Evolving Skies. I don't know how to, like, explain it. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, like, no, it's not Evolving Skies because it has this, or, oh, it's more like this set, Shining Fates. Evolving Skies probably had just the same amount of printing as Shining Fates. I think the problem is a lot of people, when that new wave came for Shining Fates, everyone was like, nah, I don't want to buy this. It's everywhere, and the hits aren't that good. But for Evolving Skies, when a new wave hits, it's like, oh, dude, like, I can hit more Evolving Skies. Like, they're just gonna pay more. I mean, if you give people discounts, they're just gonna buy more. Like, right now, if you were to give people Evolving Skies booster boxes for under $1,000, people would buy them up like lickety split. It's like it doesn't matter how expensive necessarily it is. It's just on whether or not people think they're getting a discount for that set. So if Prismatic Evolutions goes down to 80 bucks, everyone's gonna buy it. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, like, I can pull a $4,000 pack, $5,000 pack in these $8 packs, $7 packs. People are ripping right now at 12 bucks. I've seen people charge 15 to 20 bucks on this set, and people are paying it. Like, It's just going to be a good set. If you buy now and you wait 3 years, you will be up for Prismatic Evolutions. I don't know how much up. I don't know. I don't see it doing the exact same thing as Evolving Skies, right? Because it is only a specialty set, so it doesn't have the same growth potential as a booster box set. But that also makes it more expensive. It could do like a Generations type pricing where it's like $50 a pack. Generations is over $50 a pack, by the way. That's crazy. 2016 set, so it's like 10 years old. And packs are $50. That was Prismatic Evolutions. Journey Together and Battle Partners. Battle Partners is the Japanese set. It's a pass. I don't know why people are like, sure, it's fun to open, don't get me wrong. New sets. But like that set, I'm looking at it, it is so it's okay. It's an okay set. And we're in a crazy hype. Like, we're in a crazy hype and it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's supposed, like, this, we're in the, like, the one of the greatest Pokemon times that you can be in. And it's okay. You know, like, it's gonna do okay. Like, I'm not, like, if you buy it for MSRP or less, you might make money. But it's not, I can already tell it's not gonna be a great set. It's gonna be an okay set. It's gonna be smaller, it's gonna be like Stellar Crown. Except for there's no, like, at least for me, major card that everyone is just like, I need that card. There's some cool cards. But it's gonna be overshadowed by Prismatic Evolutions and by the next set after it. The one thing I do see that is going for it is that it might have a box topper. So it's gonna be basically a promo. So basically like an ETB promo, but in a booster box. That's cool. Don't get me wrong. I do think that that's a cool addition to, I mean, you're already paying for the box. If it's in every booster box, you know what I mean? It's not going to be crazy, like, it's not going to be crazy valuable. I don't think, you know, I would say, like, you know, anywhere from like $5-10. Sure, maybe. But I don't see it going crazy. I see 6, 12, 18 months down the line, I see it being back to $120 a box. I mean, if they don't print it at all, maybe, but it's not like a set that I would go crazy into. I mean, if you can get a PC ETB of them when they restock, or if even if they restock, because Prismatic Evolutions hasn't restocked yet, which is kind of surprising, because I mean, the price is at $250, right? And $250 for a PC ETB of Prismatic Evolutions is pretty wild. But the fact that it hasn't moved up because no one's gotten more is a little interesting. I'm still just kind of watching it and seeing what it does. I only have my 2, but still interesting to like watch it go. And so that's Prismatic, which came out, and Journey Together, which is coming out, I believe, in March. Now I think about it, that's crazy. We are still a month, March 28th, I think. So we are basically 2 months out from Battle Partners, or Journey Together, English version. Like, we're 2 months out and people are already like, I'm already over it. I don't know. I just, maybe the hit rates are terrible or like really good, and maybe that like sparks interest in it. But for me personally, I would avoid paying like any like crazy prices. I mean, if anything, just buy the cards that you want. Not even out the gate, like wait a little bit. Like, most of these cards will probably drop. Buy the Japanese cards. That Volcarona or whatever, the full art or the alternate art in Japanese right now is $14. Like, that's a SIR for $14. Like, I'm not saying they should rush out and buy them all, but it's like, if you like that card, $14 for it, for like a top hit in the set, that's a price that I would pay. That's a price I think is really good. And these Japanese sets are like, right now, is like $100 to $130. Like, that's crazy. per box. And that's not even including the box topper. And I guess the only thing that we can look forward to is, at this point right now, is Team Rocket. In the bull run that we are in, it doesn't matter what happens to Team Rocket. It will be a banger. It will be really, really expensive. The ETBs will be an ungodly amount. Like, even if that's trash. Because, I mean, there's a real opportunity that they can miss here. If they bomb this set, it will do good. Because of its name. It does not matter what the set is. People will literally buy this set because of the R. People will buy this set because of the name. I will be buying this set because of the name, because of the R. Hopefully, what I think they could do to make this box crazy is a black ETB with a red R. Or maybe even a shiny reverse R. I don't know. Or a white ETB. Honestly, that's all they need to do for the box art. And it's going to be a booster box. If this is a booster box set, which I think it is, just get pre-orders. Try to get pre-orders as fast as you can. Try to get them MSRP or below. If you're paying $161 for this set, you are not losing. It's Team Rocket. It's a set that's 20 years old, 25 years old. Like, it's going to be so crazy. I don't think people realize what this is. Save your money if you're not buying anything. Save it for Team Rocket. Buy Team Rocket. When Team Rocket has reprints, buy the reprints. Buy Team Rocket. Every single time you see Team Rocket, buy it. Unless it's like overpriced. But Team Rocket will be... I think Team Rocket will be probably top 3 sets of this generation. Gen 9. Surgery Sparks is good. Prismatic Evolution is good. 151's good. Paldea Evolved is okay. I mean, it has a Magikarp. And he's a little bit older now. That's pretty good. This generation is pretty good. But I would definitely go hard into Rocket. That's where we're at. We're getting close to 100 subscribers, so that's cool. And keep you guys updated.